So, we are going to talk about all our travels. That's why Tanner and I are a little flustered today. One, we were up late.
Yeah, trying to solve issues.
Two, I don't know, I'm wore out. I had a bouncy week in that Jeep, and Tanner's probably wore out. I'll think all day is Monday, so it's going to screw up my whole week. I'm going to be stuck on the Monday mode all the way to Friday.
I was playing catch up.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Where did you go?
Where did I go? Oh my gosh. We went to the most amazing place. I put up a few posts. Bob put up a few posts. I'm sure others. Aaron put up a few posts. But we started off, well, in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And last Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago, Erin and her husband Jason and Ronan and Bob and I, we started our trek towards the Grand Canyon. We ended up the first night camping outside of some ruins. Bob and I have been there before. I don't know exactly where they are, but they're in Utah. And then we made our way to Kanab, met with the others that went on the trip with us Sunday, and we headed out to the Grand Canyon, and we did a few different points again. Some of them we had been to. We made it back to the lodge, which there's October 15th. All of the brown hats go home, and there's nobody there to tell you what you can and can't do, really. But we still follow all the rules, do all that good stuff. But we went and walked around the lodge, and then we made it in and out of Kanab. Our last point that we went to with just one person was Toro Weep. And that was the last one we hadn't been to on the north side. And oh my gosh, that is beautiful. You have to check out I forgot the Slot Canyon. We did that too one day. That was all. It was great. I mean, that's super fun. But now, of course, it's back to reality. Get back to work and
Catch up. Playing catch
clean
up.
up the mountain on the desk and everything else. Yeah.
Oh, David said you also did.
Oh
White
yeah,
Pocket.
we did. We did White Pocket. I forgot. We did a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot of driving. My body kind of feels the aches and pains of being in the passenger seat, bouncing back and forth in a few spots. So. But the ride home was beautiful. Beautiful weather. I-70 all the way. Oh gosh, that's so amazing down by Utah. I-70 through there. It's so pretty. And then we hit Denver about 11 o'clock at night, and so no traffic. Well, there was a little, but way less than normal coming in on I-70. We got home about 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. So yesterday we spent the day cleaning up, unpacking, doing laundry, which I still have to fold laundry. And then here I am, back at work today. Did you get your laundry done?
No, I did it at my buddy's house in Vegas.
Ah.
But I just never folded it.
Oh. For like a week?
Like 2.
Oh gosh, Tanner. So tell everybody where you've been. I know you've been all over the place, Tanner.
So I guess was I on a TNT Tuesday? So I started.
Who did it last week?
I think Tammy and Jason
Sorry,
did it. So,
oh yeah, that's right.
Well, I started at Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, went home, went to Crawley Ozarks and S'more. Then I came here for a few weeks, and then I went to Trail Hero. So Trail Hero was a lot of fun. I did after I got over the feeling of being overwhelmed, because you pull up there and you're like, there's no information. Like, I was like, okay. And so first day I did Wayne's World with the guys from Warren.
Party time, excellent.
Yeah. And so then I did John's Trail.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Which, yeah, that was fun. We skipped a lot of the stuff because the leader had a vehicle that wasn't capable, so he felt that everyone wasn't capable.
Oh.
And so I started doing my own stuff. I was doing my own stuff the whole week because I have a hard time following directions. And
I know it.
And so
why do we keep you around?
Yeah, and so actually the leader on that trail almost flipped the two-door about 3 times until I took over and said, no, we're not doing it that way. And the guy was much more comfortable with me spotting him. Then the next day, I would think I was supposed. Oh, the next day I did Papa Smurf with, and that one was fun. The guys from Rev Kit were on that trail, and they're gonna come up. We're gonna do an interview with them here at some point.
Oh yeah.
So Papa Smurf was a lot of fun.
Weren't they somewhere else too? Or were they only on Trail Hero that you talked to the Rev Kit guys?
It was only a Trail Hero that I talked to. Austin Corbin has met him a few times and all that. So then the next day I was supposed to do Front Range, and Front Range was rated like a hard 8, and I pulled up and I saw the people in line and said nope.
Oh no. Were they not prepared for a hard 8?
No, they were not. The vehicles in line were not good for a...
Well, then that's who you should wheel with, because
well,
then
I
you
know,
could show
yeah,
your TJ and how it works and what they can do.
And they broke.
Did
I
they
think
have
there was a
JKs,
couple of
TJs,
yeah, there were JKs and I don't. There was a couple of TJs, but there was
Pat said
tie rods I heard snapped, and then also U joints were broken and a couple axle shafts, and so I went and did my own thing with people that day.
I was hoping we'd have Rex to go with you.
Yeah, me too. Next year. Winterfest. Probably not Winterfest.
January? That'd be nice. Yeah. I know Pat likes St. George.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Then the next day I did... Oh, and that night we went out on the
Pat,
northern side.
Too.
Yeah, too. Us too, Pat.
Yes, us too.
So I went on the northern side of the park with the guys from Warren, and that was till like 2 in the morning, and they were doing content creation and stuff like that. And Mad Lad Films, they're out of South Carolina.
Mad Lad.
Yeah, Mad Lad Films. So they were fun to hang out with. The next day was 777s. The guy that was guiding us for 777 said, we're gonna do all the hard stuff, and we're gonna do all like the extra credit stuff. And I was like, awesome, like this should be fun and everything. I never turned my lockers on, and so I was
like, what?
I was disappointed. I never turned my lockers on. So that night I did Nasty Half, which Nasty Half is like when you go through the tunnel, it's straight through and it's rated a 9.
Oh, you've done that. Yeah.
And so I did part of the trail backwards because it set me up for the other part of the trail better. And then we got to the end, and Brad rolled his Jeep, unfortunately. We got him back out, and it was fine. Just a little body damage and stuff like that.
That's Brad from Warren, right?
Yes, yep. And then, was that all the trails I did? I did part of Twister one day. I did part of Melt's Mile one day. I went and visited the guys from Dixie 4-Wheel Drive and Dennis from Red Desert Off-Road. Then I went to Vegas to see a buddy.
Did you go?
Oh yeah, I played in we got second.
At Trail Hero.
At Trail Hero in the golf tournament. Yeah. I got second. My group was a lot of help. But
yeah. So next year you're gonna
I'm gonna get all my buddies that are PGA pros, and we're gonna knock them out of the park.
You didn't golf in Vegas though, did you?
No.
You didn't have time to do
so from after Vegas, I went to Moab, and I'm going to piss a lot of people off when I say this. There is no hard wheeling in Moab. Not that I did, and so it was. I mean, I did Pritchett Canyon. And I did Behind the Rocks and all this, and it's
Pritchett.
not.
That's probably the hardest one.
That's supposed to be the hardest one, and I just it wasn't.
Did you walk right up Rocker Knocker on Pritchett?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Pat says
like jeeping
and golf. Perfect.
We just need to make a tour, Pat. We'll go golfing and jeeping and just go across the country.
If you throw a little scuba diving in there.
Yeah, there we go too.
Really
I want to go scuba diving. So
yeah.
But next year was fun. And all that. I ate at the Sunset Grill one
Area
night.
BFE, you didn't get out there.
Yeah, we didn't go to Area BFE. So that supposedly has hard wheeling, and that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, Christopher.
And then, that was about it. nothing. I mean, in Pritchett we had a couple of Jeeps break and stuff like that, but I did every extra credit possible in Pritchett. And I saw your comment, David. You must not have done any extra credit then. I did. I did all the extra credit on
Sunset Grill is cool.
On 777s, and I did every single possible thing. And no, I never turned my lockers on. So
Tanner's a professional wheeler.
Oh, according to the one video. So, and then I go to Hollerwood from here.
Which you leave here on the 1st?
First, I think.
So you're here just this weekend yet?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Maintenance to be done.
I checked this stuff. Can you put it in the oven?
If it's good.
So
I had them redo some spots.
Okay.
I don't know what else.
We so you go to Hollerwood.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna pick me up in Tennessee.
Yep.
Tennessee. Then I get back from that, and the week after that is Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So Bob and I will be in Wisconsin for Thanksgiving. Kids are all staying here. You'll be at home finally, because you've been gone since when?
The end of August, essentially.
Yeah, that was the last time you were home.
Yep.
Tanner, you got the good life, living in your trailer, going wheeling.
I live in a race trailer down by the river, or down by the off-road park.
Yeah, every guy's dream.
Or Bob and Mary's spare bedroom.
Yeah. Then Christmas, December, you're home.
I
don't do nothing until we're done discussing what's up for next year.
Yeah.
So that's before the end of the week. We're trying to plan what we're doing next year.
Set the calendar for next year.
Yep.
Does anyone, I mean, there's 7 people on, but anyone have any recommendations, we say this every year, of events we should go to for next year? Like, obviously
he definitely wants to do Trail Hero again.
Yeah, TNT Rockfest, Crawl for the Cure, we want to do.
Oh yeah, that up in Minnesota.
Up in Minnesota, yep. We'll do probably Ozarks again. Las Cruces. Yeah, we were talking about doing a
Chili Challenge.
Yeah,
we haven't
so
done that one in a while.
It's Trail Hero, and then the next week is Chili Challenge, and then the next week after that is Hump and Bump in Vegas. So like Bob and Mary, if Bob's TJ is done, could knock out all 3. I mean, you'd be gone for 3 weeks, but.
Oh no, how will Tammy survive?
Yeah.
Best of the West. What's Best of the West?
That's a rock crawling competition.
Oh, I'm not doing that one.
Yeah, we're not doing the competition thing.
You can go do that, David. Crawl for the Cure.
Is good. Yeah, that's the one. So
and then
all
David
for fun.
hasn't done all for fun. Rex, I need Rex. We all need you to need Rex.
Yeah.
Here does a big vet in Northeast. Yeah.
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was a comp. So all for fun. I need
to hire David to come help finish Rex. That's what we need to do, Pat. David, you want to come? Want to come work for us for a few weeks and get Rex finished?
2 events, the one in Montrose and the one in Sand Hollow. What one's in Montrose, David? After he answers.
Yeah.
I don't, all for fun, we did all for fun for a lot of years.
But David
David, absolutely, you could go. It was every year I did it, I talked to the same 20 people.
Come on, year. David. There you go, Pat.
So,
he just finished up building 2 buggy frames, so maybe he needs something to do. He should come. I told Bob this week the concrete's getting demolished in front of our shop, and new concrete's going in. I said, well, that's a perfect time to work on Rex. Nothing else can come in and out of the shop. Get it done.
Yep, and we only have our one big project canceled, so we have one big project after this LJ, and then there's nothing on the books. So that's when Pat's and Bob's gets done.
Pat should be bumped up before everybody else is.
Oh, I know.
That's the way I see it.
I know, me too.
It's been there far too long. Yeah, the TJ, it's back over there at least. That's
the new back half kit is under it, I think, and the new cross member is under it, because Bob designed another back half kit for YJ, And then when we did my back half kit this winter, I not modified, but I took the design off of that one, copied it essentially to make it work with mine, and then what we did is updated Bob's back half kit to match all the back half kits. And it's a sleeker looking kit. It's a nicer looking kit.
Oh, David, Rex has been down for much longer than that.
Yeah. I've never seen Rex run.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but,
Maybe Pat will have more time now, so Rex is a priority.
Yep.
Maybe he can
Absolutely.
slack off
Just
work
go
a little bit.
Pat, next year, Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. We're not going to the Invasion. We're just going wheeling at Windrock. And so I have my campsite and I have Bob and Mary's campsite, and we can get you a cabin if you want or anything like that.
It's sad. Poor Rex.
Is there a crying dinosaur gif?
Oh, we should find one. Yeah.
So,
there's got to be one from Toy Story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like so close yet so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's got so much stuff done to it, and yet needs so much more.
Yep.
David Cox, come be employed for a couple weeks by me. If his business slows down, he's guaranteed a job.
We just gotta get it done.
Yeah, and Bob's.
Yep.
And then get back out there. It has been said that
David too busy. Yep.
Yeah,
Agree.
Damn it. We are gonna still do a little bit of 4Xploring next year, but definitely Bob and Mary are going to be out more promoting the manufacturing side. So when is the Tennessee thing?
So that is always typically the last week of August, around the last week of August. So this year I think I got campsites from like the 22nd to the 29th or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but that's typically around when it is. What is BOTW 24?
Booked out, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Booked out till 24?
Oh, booked out till...
I don't know.
I
don't
know.
know.
I don't
He
know
says
that
he's busy,
acronym.
so I don't know.
Well,
David, we have to get together pretty soon. David Cox, that is, because
Best of the West 2024.
Oh, Best of the West. Bob has gotten onto spicy margaritas now, David. So I told him he's got to go to Guadalajara and try your spicy jalapeno one.
Mm-hmm.
Rex should be there even if I don't.
We have an event next year at Hawk Pride in Alabama, and it's the ThunderCon Taco Tour, but Bobby doesn't think he's going to be able to do it next year, so we're going to do it, so I got to figure out a way to make tacos.
You don't know how to make tacos?
Well, I know how to make white person tacos. Bobby doesn't go for the white person taco
like
thing.
Shredded beef or pork?
Yeah,
or
well, I don't. You'll have to ask
shrimp
him.
Tacos, and margaritas.
Mm-hmm.
David talking about margaritas.
There we go. We'll build a Milwaukee 18-volt powered margarita machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, Bob made a new margarita. It was just us and Russell the last night, and he actually used mezcal, not tequila, which I've never had mezcal before. I'm not a fan because I don't like the smoky flavor, but he and Russell loved it. With
because they like whiskey,
jalapenos.
bourbon.
I like bourbon, but
Yeah.
I don't like
taste
real
like
smoky.
ethanol.
So you got the mezcal, you got jalapenos, you got lime juice, and that was it, I think. Oh, a little splash of orange. Harbor Freight concrete mixer for a big batch. Right. Did you see my picture on Facebook where they were pouring margarita mix out of our coffee pot? Because we didn't have a pitcher, so they used
There we go. Harbor. Pot. Yeah, there we go. That would be like. That'd be a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot. We better have a lot of people wanting to drink a lot of
you
that.
You could do that at Rockfest.
Oh, Yeah.
People, well, at Crawl the Ozarks, these one of the ladies was selling, like, they called it like a blue drink or something, and it was some type of drink that everyone was taking part in, and it was supposedly really good. I did not take any.
Tanner only drinks when he's at home with his mom, I guess.
No, don't drink at home. I don't really drink at home. Maybe a beer every once in a while.
Yeah. But margaritas, that's the way to end the day. Or a bourbon. I like a bourbon. So, all right. Well, we'll try to dial that in. Probably more late nights this week. We'll lay out a schedule, calendar. David, we can look up that Best of the West.
Best of the West.
I'd like to do some things not so far away.
14er Fest.
Oh.
Yeah, that's one you got to do here.
Okay.
That's down in
Tanner
Salida,
can do the
Buena
stuff
Vista.
back east, and Bob and I can do the stuff. And Jason, he can get out there too. And get a few people out on the trail. Manufacturing's been doing pretty good. We'd like to keep that ball rolling, that's for sure. And we got to get Rex done and the TJ done. I need another few guys.
What about the off-road park in Texas?
I'd like to do that.
So
David mentioned the trunk and treat.
There's Green Acres in Texas, and there is another one that is right next door to Green Acres. And yes, that would be one.
Texas. Yeah.
That would be good.
Good reminder, David. Trunk or treat. That is this Saturday. We are having trunk or treat. Go ahead, Tammy. What time that is? 10 to 12. I don't know. 10 to 1. 10 to 1 this Saturday at the auto shop. Hopefully our parking lot's not too much of a mess because, like I said, concrete's getting whacked out today or tomorrow, and supposedly concrete's getting poured Friday. But that'll all be sectioned off, so we can't park on that, so we'll be a little cramped, but we'll figure it all out. So come on down. Bring your Jeep decorated or your costume.
Yeah, Mary's wearing her costume right now.
Yeah, it's supposed to be here tomorrow now because somehow it got canceled. Yeah, we'll be there. The kids will be there. Our grandkids will be there for a little bit. I know their dad's busy with some projects, but come on down, get some candy. What else we got? Anything? No? I'm looking up over top at Jason. He's got nothing to add. So, with Wolf Caves in Texas.
Yep. Wolf Caves is right next to Green Acres.
Oh, there's.
That's where Robert Beck goes. Robert and Jennifer Beck go a lot.
Yeah, I'd like to go down to Texas. Take the motorhome and stay for a while. I gotta make sure Tammy knows what's happening around here for that kind of a trip. I'd like to go back east too. I miss going back east. So, we are going to the one. Yep. That's in Missouri, right?
Yep, and you could hit Sheriff Jeep. No, you're going to Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, and then like a week and a half later is Crawl the Ozarks.
Yeah. Do we have places to stay for Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion?
Yes, I have campsites already.
Okay. I guess we're going.
We have the first 2 campsites, so when people come in, they'll see a large toter home with mountains and a lime green trailer.
Sweet. TNT is in the park.
Yep.
All right. Well, guys, if you come up with more suggestions of what we should do next year, get them out there. Give a message.
Text us on Podium.
Or message on Facebook, whatever, and we'll start trying to lay that out. I think it's going to be busy.
Yep.
We'll be sending people here, there, everywhere. So, otherwise, thanks for tuning in, and we're going to sign off and go have some lunch.
Yep.
Okay?
And live.
And live.